Hey everyone, this is Coach Graber. I want to make a video to talk about some stress management strategies. I know a lot of you have been struggling with stress during this online learning period, and this is an adjustment. And I've heard a lot of people stressed out and really having trouble adjusting to this new learning environment. So I want to talk about a few strategies to help you out. So first off, I know when you're getting all this work added to your classes, it's easy to look at all the work at the same time and be overwhelmed. So you see all this work at once and it looks like a huge mountain. And just seeing that mound of work feels overwhelming and makes it difficult for you to want to even begin to tackle the work. So first strategy to help you is try to avoid looking at the work as a whole. Instead of looking at the whole mountain, look at the first step in front of you and start with one assignment at a time. That makes it feel a lot more manageable, if you break down all that work into smaller pieces and say, okay, instead of having all this work, I have one piece and I can do this today, now. So instead of seeing all of this and saying, oh, this is way too much, I can't do this, I'm overwhelmed by this, look at the first piece and say, okay, right now I'm going to focus on this assignment, this piece of this assignment, and I can do this one step at a time. And then once you finish that assignment, then you can take a little break and then think about the next assignment. Then work on that one in a small chunk. Once you finish that, take another break, then conquer the next one. It's like climbing up that mountain. Instead of seeing the whole thing and be overwhelmed by it, focus on the next step. Take one step at a time. And then you'll get up to that mountain and be a lot less overwhelming than seeing the whole thing as a whole huge chunk of work. Next thing I want you to think about is it can be helpful to get outside of your head, because we get in this place where we're stressed out by all these things that are happening. We're stressed out by all the work, by feeling like we can't do it. We're getting this mental state where we have these negative thought patterns about ourselves and about the work and our ability to do the work. So it can help you get outside of your brain, to get outside of that mental state, and just take a moment to be who you are and get in touch with your physical body. This one term for this is called grounding yourself. You can do this by doing some breathing and just pay attention to your breath. So take some deep breaths. And just focus on your breathing. Just focus on your chest rising and falling, and try to let go of your mental state and just focus on being present in the moment and where you're at physically. Let the stress roll off your shoulders. Try and ease your shoulders. We carry a lot of our stress in our shoulders and our back, and try and just relax and let go of some of that stress and just get in touch with your body. You can also to get outside of your brain, it can help to focus on your senses for a few minutes, to maybe focus on some things you see. Like one strategy is to focus on 5 things that you see. So take a minute to notice 5 things you can see where you're at. Then notice 4 things that you can feel. So whether it's the ground beneath your feet, whether it's something you're touching, or the way your clothes feel, whatever it might be, focus on 4 things you can feel where you're at. And then 3 things you can hear. So take my minute to be quiet and just listen. And then do 2 things that you can smell. Focus on smelling. And then 1 thing you can taste. If you have a taste from early in the day, or a taste is still in your mouth, focus on 1 thing you taste. So 5 senses: things you see, things you feel, things you hear, things you smell, things you taste. And that can help you get outside of your brain. The next thing I want you to think about is make sure that you're taking breaks. It's a lot to work on the computer. It's a lot to work on it all day long. Get up and stretch. Get out of your seat. Get out of that school zone. Take some time to take care of your body. Get some exercise. Rest some. Take some mental breaks. Really, make sure that you're taking some time to take care of yourself. That's really important. Do some things that are fun for yourself. Even if it means taking breaks and from the schoolwork, make sure you have some time to take care of yourself. That's super important during this time. And with that, I highly encourage you to find ways to express yourself artistically. That can really help you deal with your stress, if you can get your stress out through art, whether it's drawing or painting or writing poetry um, or any other creative form of expression, music. Those expressions of art can really help you deal with those emotions. I'm someone who really listens to a lot of music, and I really find myself dealing with my emotions a lot through listening to music, and that can help a lot. The last thing I want to talk about as far as a stress management strategy is be kind to yourself. So this is an adjustment. It's natural that you're going to struggle. It's natural that learning is going to be harder in this new environment. So give yourself some breaks. Like you have value. You deserve kindness. Treat yourself the same way you treat your best friend. You deserve some grace. You deserve some kindness. It's okay if you don't do everything perfectly. It's okay if you're struggling at moments. Give yourself the chance to struggle. It's okay that this is a challenge. It's okay if not everything's perfect. Don't expect perfection of yourself. Expect that this is going to be a challenge, and it's okay. It's okay this takes time. It's okay that things are harder. It's okay that things are more of a challenge. You don't have to do perfectly on every assignment. That's okay. Take a minute when you're struggling to take a deep breath and throw out those negative views of yourself. Throw out those self-condemning, those perfectionist ideas that I have to be perfect all the time. I have to do this right. I have to get 100% on all these assignments. It's okay if not everything's perfect. It doesn't make you a failure. It doesn't make you a mistake if you struggle with these things. It's okay if it takes longer for you to learn things in this online format than it does in person. Okay? It's okay if you don't get 100% every assignment. It's okay if there are some assignments you just can't even get to. You deserve to be kind to yourself. So give yourself the grace to struggle. Give yourself the grace to make mistakes. It's okay. You're going to learn through this. You're going to work through this. You're going to make it through this. And know that we're here for you. So just communicate with us if you're having trouble, and we'll find ways to help you. If you want to talk to me about any stress management techniques, please email me. Please send me a Google Hangout message. I'm here to help. You guys know I care about you. I know this time is hard. I know that this is stressful, but you deserve to treat yourself with kindness. You deserve to have some space for yourself. You deserve to be in a place where you can grow, you can continue to learn, and I promise you we'll get through this. So keep in touch if you have any questions, and have a great day.